So we've got the regulator valve here for the chemical itself. Now you'll see that there, first of all, is on 0, so you can open that up to apply the chemical. What we've simply got there is, we've got quick release in the end of this lance. We've also got quick release in the end of that lance as well, which is normal nozzles, so that can go from either, vice versa. We've then got these two. So what simply happens is when you're doing foam, you would introduce this one or that one to rinse off foam or turbo nozzles, all the three in your pocket, depending on which lance you want to use, that one or that one. The interchange, all interchangeable. Machine itself, electric start. So as normal, you start your machine like you would do normally. Now you've got a primer frost valve here, so every time you finish off, that valve should be in that position. Once your machine's been started and running, we then close that valve off. Once it's up and running, the water's primed itself up. Before we do that, what we're simply going to do is get the generator running. So the generator's the same as the engine. You've got the stop start switch at the back here to turn it on. We've then got the choke, and we've got the actual fuel itself. When you're not using it, make sure the fuel is off. When we're using it, turn it on. Choke on when you first start it, the generator itself. You've then got the exhaust tube flue here, so make sure that that flue is out in that position. Before we put it away, make sure it's nice and cold. So what we'll simply do now is the machine itself. Yeah. You'll also, during the period, you'll also see at the back of here, you've got a black filter. That unscrews with your fingers. Banjo, so make sure that it's clean at all times, dual fed. So when you come to use the machine itself, you'll see down here you've got this system. At the moment, what simply happened is you have got the pipe itself, and that is set up so the one that goes outside to drain the system is not connected, which is that one we're pointing to now. The other taps are both open, so what's simply happening is the machine itself, what we do at the end of the day is close the one from the tank itself off. So if we close that valve off, leaving the other one open, we then come to these two pipes here and we disconnect them. Both these quick releases disconnected at the end of the day. That valve open, we're sorted. We're then frost protected. Come back to the machine when we come to use it again and connect these back in place. We then turn the tap back on at this point here. So that's in open position, the other one's in open position. If you wanted to, you can drain the tank off by putting the yellow pipe on, and like I say, onto the other quick release, and letting all the water out of the tank out the side door, which is on that fitting there, if we needed to. What we're going to do now is obviously put the high pressure hose on. So what we've got here is the hose. The high pressure outlet. We've then got the high pressure hose that connects up to the hose reel. So we'll connect this up. So that's connected up there. So that's going up to the hose reel. The other hose here is then going down, and you'll see we connect the gun into position at this point. We're going to use just a single lance to start off with. We've then got the normal jet in there, so the normal 15-degree angle spray pattern. What we'll do is leave this valve open like we said to start off with. That water then should prime itself up. So if we start the engine, 1 second, what we will do is start the generator first. So we'll get the generator going like I just showed you before. You won't be able to hear me. We've then got the boiler, so we'll turn the boiler on.